Hi Pisces, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Pisces, this is a reading for the week of the 18th of November. And to start with, we'll look at what's been going on, what's the energy you've been in, and then we'll get into the week of the 18th. All right. And if you're happy to like and subscribe, Pisces, I always appreciate that support because it's helping the channel to grow. So thank you. Under the deck, the Ten of Wands. This is a card that says sometimes we can feel a little bit overwhelmed with everything that's going on. Under that is the Justice card, so you may have a Libran person around you, or you might be dealing with something where you need to be quite specific and measured and look at the facts of something, the truth of something. It could be a work situation even. And it's a little overwhelming, a little bit like one foot in front of the other as you're moving through something here, Pisces. But the energy you're in is the Eight of Wands, which is light and fast, and it feels like opportunities are coming in very quickly. You could be getting on an aeroplane or traveling for some of you, but it's a fast-moving, fast-paced kind of vibe. So where maybe it's been a bit hard going, the Eight of Wands is brilliant because it's quick. All right, so let's have a look here at the week of the 18th and we'll see what we've got for Pisces. Yeah, things are changing, Pisces. Under the deck, we've got the Hierophant, which is a card that talks about, it can be things like big organisations, corporates, universities, governments. It can be committed energies like marriage and relationships. It can also talk about how we show up in the world, what our own values and beliefs are, and are we in integrity with ourselves? Because it feels like things are changing here. And going back to that Ten of Wands, where it felt heavy and overwhelming and like you're carrying a huge load. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups suggest maybe, this is coming to its completion, because the Six of Swords comes after it and says you move on. So you're moving out of this energy that feels really quite emotional and challenging and difficult and a bit overwhelming, and you're navigating, at the very least mentally and emotionally, into calmer energy where you're feeling a little bit more balanced for yourself, but acknowledging that there are changes happening here. And the Ace of Swords says you get very clear with a new idea, a new way. So if perhaps you were leaving a work situation and, looking at the options out there, it feels like this is coming in. In this week, it feels like a big week of change for you, Pisces. And of course, because these are general, this may or may not resonate, and it will be different for everyone too, different stories. Then we've got the Fool and the Knight of Wands. So there's a new beginning here, and one where you feel quite excited, very passionate. For some, the Knight of Wands can literally talk about changing address, moving house, changing home. It's moving, and with a lot of speed and passion, which is taking us to this Eight of Wands again. So you clear something here, Pisces, something that has felt overwhelming, like a bit of a burden, hard, tough, challenging, but you shift out of it, through it, dealing with it, and you get this clarity and this excitement of this new adventure, this new beginning, this new job maybe, this new home. You might have to deal with some red tape, some bureaucracy, but you're on the move here, according to these cards. Yeah, I just asked if any other information, and we got the Eight of Pentacles. So it's something you've maybe been working on or working towards, or something to do with your work or your finances. All right, let's just close the reading out with a message from Spirit for you. And we've got under the deck, the Magician, which is the card that reminds us you have the power. You have available to you the resources to work with. When we get the clarity, which the Ace of Swords is, and you take the action, which the Knight of Wands is, we can potentially manifest and bring things into being. And the message from Spirit is the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory and success. It's a card that says, you know, if you were competing for a job with other people, this is a victory card. It says you've got the skills here, Pisces. That's what I can see. Have a great week. Bye from me.